Okay, so we're working in the shop again. Today we are working on a 1993 Toyota truck. This is an SR5 model, 5-speed, 4-wheel drive, extra cab. It's a quintessential V6 truck that everybody wants. And what we're doing today is, well, I'll show you. We got the V6 engine, intake manifold propped up here. We're checking and changing a couple things. This truck had a terrible gas leak. Terrible, and nobody could figure it out. We went to a couple different shops, and I figured it out. It's this little guy right here. I'll shine my light on it. It's still bright. Let's see if I can focus in on that. It's the fuel pressure damper. It's this little knob on the end of the fuel pressure rail. Looks like this. It's not the fuel injection pressure regulator, it's a fuel damper. It goes right on the end of the fuel pressure rail between the banks of the cylinder heads, and it dampens the pulses of the fuel pump so that it has nice smooth fuel pressure. I don't know if you can see in there, maybe you can. It's dripping like crazy. See it dripping? It's been leaking like a sieve. Runs down over the back of the engine, over the back of the transmission, well, on the top of the transmission, and kind of almost in the middle of the transmission, and I don't see why anybody else had that problem. So this is a pretty common repair, well, I should say getting the intake manifold up to access the valve cover gaskets if you've got leaky valve cover gaskets, the fuel injectors, the intake manifold gaskets. Whenever you work on any of that stuff, you got to pull the manifold up, and simply what you do is disconnect the EGR valve, disconnect the bracket, and all these hoses I try to mark with the pen 1, 2, 3, 4, or with the star symbol, so you put them all back on. Everything on this side of the intake manifold's got to come off, so you can hang it up there and get to what you need to replace. Works pretty good. You don't have to take the thing completely off, but just off enough to where you can access and get to your bolts and nuts and hardware and things. Just wanted to show you what I was doing today. It's possible you smell a raw gas smell driving your Toyota SR5 truck from 1993. It's very possible that your fuel pressure damper has a leak. I've seen other ones, but mostly in fuel injectors, but this one is sort of unusual in that the damper, which is this part right here, just screws on the fuel injection rail on the back, has gone bad. Most likely the I guess the damping device in there, whatever it is, a diaphragm or some type of a pressure deal, is leaking right out the edge there. So we'll take care of that, make this guy happy, get this truck back on the road, make it safe. Raw gas is no good when it's under pressure around electrical things like spark plugs and wires and distributor caps and things. So that is our topic for the day. Thank you for watching our videos and liking and subscribing. We really appreciate you checking me out. Try to have something interesting once a day, or maybe once a week. Thanks for watching.